that thing go? Oh, it closed on me. Son of a bitch. Alright. Hello, people. Give me a memento. I am in the ethereal plane right now because fucking BC Face decided to not today. So give me a memento. In the meanwhile, feel free to enjoy the the glorious buttocks that is in the lower left lower left corner there. Alright, come on, BC Face. I haven't updated this in a long ass time, huh? Okay. Now that we get this thing back up. My frames are ridiculous. That's great. But anyway, here we are. We are here. What's up, people? It's your boy Dark. We are live. And we're doing some fake ghosts today. But let me just spread the word here. And... it's fucking funny. Alright, let's do that. Let's exit out of this. For now, okay. That should free up some space. And just send this one other thing out. Okay. As I adjust my leg here, and the phone can fuck off. Alright. Hello, Jaltier. Let me adjust this damn mic stand trying to smack me in the face. Okay. Alright. How we doing, people? Like I said, we're here. And we're working on Traum. I don't know how far we'll get, but we're fucking doing it. How far we can get in roughly 2 hours. We shall see, we shall see. Let's probably turn off the volume in this thing. We got a lot of the volume in Fake Go going on, right? I mean, in Azure Lane going on right now. As I bring out the booty bitches. Alright, how's that on the background? Let's see. Lower that a little bit. Okay, we got Archer from the Berserk, the Revenge Realm? Yeah, Revenge Realm. Okay. There, I see them! Damn it. If that bow's any indication, that's an archer. I don't know, man. Archers sometimes use swords. Looking at you, Evia. It also explained how they saw us from so far away without clairvoyance. Oh, wait, right. I forgot. I forgot Codex voice kind of is like this. It's been a fucking while. I can't believe our luck. What do you mean? This is average shit. You said it. We have all this space to run, and somehow we barge right into a servant on patrol while we're making our escape. Or was that part of Maury's plan all along? Ah, screw it. We just need to run. We're almost in the clear. A little farther and we'll be in the forest. What do we do after that? I'm sorry to say that I don't have a specific plan in mind, but I can at least think of a few possibilities. For the moment, our focus will be on survival. Camouflage, a smoke screen, a flash bomb. Damn it, none of those will be enough. Maybe the smoke screen will do it if we make it into the woods first. We're almost to the forest. Hello. Oh, hello, it's a magical barrier thingy. My, this won't do at all. I thought we'd have more time before the people of proper human history showed up. Oh, it's old man. Okay, hold on. I gotta do the stereotypical old man voice. I must say, this spring does take me back to the time of the Three Kingdoms. And yet, I'm aware of how much trouble that period was to go through, which is exactly why I'd rather not get any more rather things not get any more complicated than they already are. I can't move. Goddamn Taoist bullshit. While the Azure Sky may already be dead, I'm afraid our Revenge Realm still has yet to achieve supremacy. Don't worry about me, Holmes. Just run. Understood. Huh? Are you serious? Are you serious? Follow me, Mr. Somplis. As for you here, a little parting gift. And Archer gets shot. My eyes! Leave them. But Lord Zhang Jie. Zhang Jie? Never heard of me. Well, I can't blame you for that. Hey, what's up, Jie? Time to take out the trash. There you go. Indeed, I am Zhang Jie, the Taoist turned caster of the Yellow Turbans. And you must be the master of proper human history. Perhaps I should just kill you now. Maybe we should present him to Lady Crimhild first? Just knowing he fights for proper human history makes my blood boil too, but even so. The streamers I hate now, is that so? Yes, I suppose we should. Take him away. About what? Yes, sir. Oh, right. About what's under the screen. Hey, Azure Lane, man. Azure Lane. You gotta take advantage of it. They give us the skins like this. We gotta take advantage of it. Oh, right. Are you accustomed to torture, son? You may wish to familiarize yourself sooner rather than later. That's one way to put it. The cinema meme, there you go. It seems we managed to shake them for the time being. So, what do we do now? There's an Overlord movie coming out next week. This is the first I've heard of it. Comes out the 8th, huh? You know, that reminds me. Probably not, though. In, like, at least initially. That's how usually it goes here. That reminds me. Let me see. I got way too many on this fucking list. No, I did. Okay, at least I'm caught up with it. I got way too many anime on this fucking list to watch. Way too many. Can't Street, yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that because, I don't know, it's like the Crusades or some shit that I think they're going to go through. First report in. Can you hear me, Da Vinci? Nope. Loud and clear. What in the world happened over there? Shaltier's best girl. Hey, for me, that's fucking Albedo. Albedo's hot. But then there's also, I forgot her fucking name. But the changeling who's part of the maids. The one who has the personality of a fucking garbage dump in terms of I'm like, you're lower than trash and basically seems like the type of person who's going to step on you. I'm like, I like the slime too. Yeah, the slime one's hot, but a little too sadistic for my taste. Especially considering she's all about eating people and not in the fun way. Also, hello, Autotech. How you doing? Nah, more of the one that looks kind of plain, the changeling one. Even though her personality would probably piss me off, but I find her hot. I can't remember her name, but she's the one who was chosen as a freaking, companion for fucking, Ainz when he decided to play Adventurer. When is Lotto? I don't know. The next event I know we're getting on Fate Go is a Tomlin Racing. Oh, her, yeah, no, I find her attractive, but I can't remember her name. But I'm like, that personality would probably, it'd be one of those, like, personality clashes where it'd be like we hate each other, and then it would just turn into absurd hate fucking. that's how I see that happening. Alright, we already read. Yeah, I already read this one. But anyway, say how you doing on attack? How you be? Wow, I got captured again. That's what happened. Oh no! Oh, go suit up right now. Please prep the race ship for me. Yep, see, MASH is instantly like. And I was at a loss for words. I haven't watched that show, but I know there's like a lot of sex. And then I remember there's like a scene or something where they're having like a group orgy or something, and then the majority of the women like turn into demons and eat people, and it's like they turn into demons in the weirdest fucking ways. It was so gory and sexual. Yeah. It's one of those shows that has caught my attention, but just never got around to watching it. Been doing okay. Been playing some Lego Batman. Is it the one that's voice acted? Or no? Because I know they like dubbing some of these Lego games these days. Something you don't even see in today's animes. I know, right? Everyone's fucking pansied out. Original one with wild voiceover. I see. Back when everyone communicates with grunting. I got you. I remember the ending where the demon rabbit things rampage through that one town, and they just basically go insane, killing everyone and consuming people and shit in the craziest of fucking ways. Yeah, I remember that. If that's the one I'm thinking of. It scenes like that were burned into my mind. Scenes like that definitely leave an impression. What happened to those twins? I don't remember that. But then again, I don't remember if I saw the entire thing. I might have seen bits and pieces, because I think back in the day they showed that on Toonami, I think. But back when, like, Toonami was, like, you know, at midnight or later, so only adults are staying up and shit. Rip them apart. I was like, nah, it's still nothing compared to when the demon rabbits were going around and fucking doing the crazy shit they were doing to that entire town. I think I remember one teenager who got picked up by a Chimera, and the Chimera just proceeded to repeatedly smash her face into this sidewalk or something. I remember that from the anime. It really is impressive sometimes, the amount of crazy bullshit anime can pull off in terms of how fucked up can we go. And Blood Sea was definitely up there. Wait, Mash, stop! Your Titanic still isn't ready for action, remember? See, this is why I'm like, Trash Mash is horrible. And she should still have fucking spirit servant form, even though Galahad pieced the fuck out, because Galahad's a bitch. But if I don't go now, they'll kill... I'm inclined to agree. This is a disaster, no matter how you look at it. Even if the Ortanix isn't exactly tip-top, we need to get him out of there ASAP. No, I can't sign off on that plan. Yes, Dark is invaluable for us, but so is MASH. I absolutely cannot send her into battle with the Ortanix in its present state. But... MASH, calm down. Take a look at Dark's vitals. What do you see? Okay. I see that all his vitals are still trackable. Ticketmaster code? What? Okay. So we know he's still alive. And how's he doing mentally? He's obviously a little concerned, but still all within standard tolerances. So then he's not worried about dying right this instant? I'm also against sending MASH on this hastily improvised rescue mission. According to Shiba's future observations, he will remain alive for at least the next 3 days. 7 at the most, even if we do nothing. Just the spamming of all the... Yeah, well, it's that time of year. I see. Though I heard the communist has run out of money. It's like, well, you shouldn't have paid all those fucking actors. Unfortunately, Job Tier, that's just how it is in this time of year. Vote for Trump, exactly. If you don't want World War III, vote for Trump. That's how I say. Like I said, Job Tier, it's just that type of year. That's always how it's been. It's just a bit more in the past, like, 8 years, but that's just always how it's been. And like I said, every 4 years, it ramps up, especially when we're in the home stretch. That's just how it is here. Something that scared you about Trump, and what would that be? I see. Sax tax? What the fuck? are you talking about sex tax? Oh, you're talking about the tariffs. What that... People always get this misconstrued. It is a good thing, because what it's going to do... See, like I said, these people just fucking fearmonger with this shit. If what they're saying is it's going to raise the prices of everything, it's not. It's not. It's only going to raise the prices of things that are imported into this country, which is what these tariffs do. The purpose of the tariffs, basically, is to kind of punish all these companies in America that are, like, sending all these jobs overseas, like to China, for example, and shit like that. And so the purpose of the tariffs is like, okay, you want to do that? I'm going to increase the price for you to import that shit here. So whatever money you think you're saving by importing the jobs to, say, China or whatever, that deficit is now eliminated because you need to pay the extra money to get the fucking product here in the first place. And so that would encourage these companies, if they want to have business in America, to bring back those jobs to America and produce here in America. That's what the purpose of this shit is. The only thing you'll see raising in prices are things that are imported into the country. So you want to, like, say, buy some fucking electric car that is, you know, made in China, which honestly you shouldn't fucking do that to begin with, but, you know, that'll see an in price. Or maybe, like, I don't know, wine and cheese that's imported from France, if we get a tariff on France or something, then that'll rise. But it'll only be shit that isn't made here that you'll see price increase in. And like I said, it's even small stuff, it could, yes. It depends, because tariffs are different. Like figures and stuff. If we do imports against, like, say, Japan or something, yes. But the way tariffs work is that it's by category and by country. It's not like a universal thing. You need to, like, set individual shit. I really don't think we're gonna get, like, an import on anime figures or something that come from Japan, if that's what you're worried about. It's mostly gonna be about shit from China, is the majority of what I'm hearing. Part of it. Nah, like I said, it's specific stuff. You can do tariff by, like, nation. Nobody likes stuff raising at all. Well, of course, because that's how it is, but it's long-term growth planning is what this shit is, because we need to build up our own things, because this nation really could use a healthy dose of self-sufficiency. Because as we can see from all the wars going on in the world right now, the globalist economy, it doesn't work as well as these people want it to be completely honest. So, it's kind of good insurance policy, if you would, to start, you know, manufacturing our own shit. Especially with China, because God knows China really wants to basically, you know, start their own shit. And if they start their own shit, and considering how much shit they build for fucking everyone, you know, And they're like, oh, we're gonna go to war now, and, you know, all these things that we sell to everyone else, yep, that's gonna get cut off. And then everyone's gonna be like, well, fuck, now we can't make anything because we rely on China to make everything, you know? It doesn't really sell too well. So that's why I'm in favor of a policy like that encourages these people, hey, you want to fucking, you know, make shit for America? Come to America and make it yourself. Makes sense, exactly. Especially because, again, ever since Russia invaded Ukraine, and Ukraine being like 70% of the world's like wheat manufacturer, and how all these countries are affected by it, especially the Africans. They're fucking starving over there because of this war. This is proof to me that the global economy doesn't work. It doesn't work because of how human nature is. Because all it takes is one major nation to start a war and everything gets fucked. So what's going to happen if World War III happens, huh? I think the majority of everyone's economy is going to go to absolute hell because they rely on other nations to make shit, which a number of these guys have the capacity to do it themselves, but they just don't fucking want to because, oh, it's cheaper to outsource. I'm like, yeah, well, the people you're outsourcing to are now about to nuke Taiwan, so how the fuck do you feel? You know? Shit like that. So, that's why these people are just blowing it out the fucking water with all this crap. You just reminded me of half the things these people are doing out of desperation and stuff that I've been seeing as well. How does the election work? In America, do they tell you who wins after the last day? They used to, but given how things have changed, there is now a wait time. It used to be the fucking day, at the night of election day, they could tell you who the winner is. But ever since fucking 2020, these people fucked the system so bad that now it might take a week or a month or whatever to fucking tell you because of all this fucking mail-in voting bullshit. It's like back in the day, again, you just counted everything by hand or whatever, and you knew the night of the election who was going to be the fucking president. And then the Democrats were like, oh, we're going to fuck up the system so bad so we can get away with all this electoral fraud. And it's going to take us about X amount of days after election day to count up everything because half the fucking machines are quote-unquote broken. And the other reason is so we can allow all the ballots that are totally legit to fucking get shipped in at 3 in the morning and then magically get counted. And it's just like, oh, look, they're all for one candidate. What are the odds? There's a reason why just about every other country in this fucking world doesn't do mail-in ballots. But we have to because it's so fucking easy to fraud if you really know what the fuck you're doing. Which is why I'm like, the way we are right now, I feel like this year is the last year that we can fix things as the system is right now. And if certain things happen this year, I feel like we're never going to have a real election ever again after this point. And it'll just be stupid anarchy bullshit. So, it's one of those hope for the best, plan for the worst. I will come and touch you. Fucking descending. Well, we'll see if we get involved in a civil war first. Before you come or not. Because we're just that fucking polarized here. Inappropriate. There you go. Just remind me of that anime fell off. Down spiral. One way or another. Yeah, he coming alright. Well, Shiba's never been wrong before, if that's what it's telling us. Shiba's never been wrong. I don't recall. And fell off so bad. Going to apply for college next December, so be prepared. But just be careful, half of these colleges are pretty fucking activist centers too. So you best be ready. Oh yeah, no, I mean there's a number of cases like that. Prepare your holes and puns. It just depends on a few things. Depends on the studio. And it depends on a few other semantical details. But it also kind of comes down to the studio, to be honest, too. There's a lot of factors with that stuff. Right. Ultra kill character. Right. We may not know the exact situation since we are only able to see bits and pieces of it, but we do know that he remains alive. So it comes down to what we can make of the situation, huh? What's your take on it, Holmes? Mr. Dark will be safe for the time being. They won't miss a chance to question him and learn what he knows. And even if they decide to kill him, it won't be without due process. They may change if he refuses to cooperate, but I very much doubt that will be the case. Well, if all three of you are so sure about this... If you're absolutely sure... MASH! Yes, Director? You will not be ray-shifting anywhere until the Organics maintenance is complete. With proof that Dark is alive and well, it will be dangerously foolish to send you into battle with damaged equipment. Gotta save 10k, 6k for an R3, then I'm coming for that ass. You can try. I'm in the fucking mountains, good luck. Since you'll be safe for now, we should make certain we give our rescue attempt the best possible chance of success. I got baby oil. Oh no, the Diddy treatment. Want that fake game to go on sale. The new one. The samurai one. Fuck, my internet went out. Yeah! That one's on my wish list too, but again, I got so many fucking games to play first before I really focus on that shit. I also gotta see if the nation's gonna collapse in on itself or not, but anyway. Yeah, they got a few of the Yakuza games I have my eye on sale right now. Bunch of other shit. Gonna say that Rat and Reich is a game I took a look at too, where it's just like, imagine World War I, only it's rat people and cockroaches and mice, and I think there's like lizards or something. Oh, I said, oh no, the Diddy treatment. That's what I said. But yeah, as I took a look at it, if it were for a sandwich, I don't know, I think some of them was because of for women too, and other stupid shit. The booty's mine, you cannot have it. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, like I said, Jaltir, it's on the list, but I got... While I'm making good progress, I got 57 games I have yet to play on the PC alone. So, I'm making progress within, what, 4 years I've been a VTuber, something like that. I went from 100-something games to 50-something. So, 4 years, halfway there. Let's go. Well, I'm more from World War I. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna be playing those for years. Some more than others. Some of the games I try to play and it's just like, wow, this game is trash, and then I throw it out. Others, yeah, it's gonna be a while. I think the next one I'm gonna line up just for more of a voice acting opportunity. It's gonna be that coffee talk game whenever the fuck I get around to that shit. In fact, I might start that after we're done with the Starship Troopers right now. Like I said, though, we're making progress. I went from 100-something to start off with, and now we're down to 57. But that's only the Xbox. I mean, that's only the PC. On my Xbox, I got at least 5 games, if not a little more, that I have yet to play. The rest is C. Yeah, there you go. It's because the Archduke wanted a sandwich. That's why he got shot by the Serbian. Oh, yeah? The shooter wanted a sandwich. Nah, man, it's Serbian, man. They don't shoot people for sandwiches. They shoot people because they think they're oppressed. And the Archduke wanted a sandwich. And so the Serbian was like, that Archduke wanting a sandwich in my hometown. I'm oppressed. Fucking shot him. Too much look like the game. I mean, if it's an SAO game, sometimes they get those bed scenes. I remember those in Gun Gale. I swear. Understood. He will be okay, right? Knowing Dark? Definitely. Yeah, I'm a survivor, bitch. Just look at how many times he already cheated death. Yeah. Which makes me think that when I do die, it's going to be in one of the most fucked up ways possible. The VN I was playing. Because the game... Playing that game in public. Oh, the visual novel? Oh. Yeah, I mean, some of them. Some of them do have the hentai shit. It's scary. Just surprise hentai. You thought this was a wholesome VN, but guess what? It is really a hentai. I know games that'll be like that too. Visual novels even considered games? Yes and no. It kind of depends. You can argue very heavily on like RPG shit. I mean, some of them throw in mini games and stuff, And some of it's just like, I don't know, pick your own adventure type thing, so you can argue more interactive, pick your own adventure book. So it kind of just comes down to semantics. Hey, what's up, Goblin Slayer? How you doing? And do you think there's any real danger of that giving him a misplaced sense of invincibility? No, it just means that my luck is absolutely bullshit, and I somehow make it out of it because I have plot armor. If the comm interference ceases, we'll try negotiating with... hold on. If the comm interference ceases, we'll try negotiating with his captors ourselves. They're holding all the cards! How can we possibly negotiate? How's your day, man? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tonight's gonna be the last Friday night I'm going off to get paid to scare the shit out of people. Moving to Romania. You'll have no school because of NATO bombs. If you get the joke, then I am not sorry. We'll use the most primal and effective negotiating tactic for all time. Of all time, begging for his life. Yes, that'll work. They stole my metaphysical being. Can't have shit, Romania. They have wicked rave parties on bridges, though. At least that's what I hear. At least that's what I hear. Alright, let's call that Plan B. Right now, I need something to calm my poor stomach. The Mongolians got raves on horses. You know, you just reminded me of something that I heard a little bit earlier when I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast a little bit. Came out of the country, probably. Black Winston Churchill. Oh no. But he just reminded me of this fucking, how long did that take? But it was just, something about, according to research, the fucking Mongolians, because of all the people they killed like 10% of the world population at the time, and they fucking eliminated, like, I don't know how much, but a good number of the carbon footprint of the world at that point. And it was a point going like, and this is why those global economic people have a crazy cult people that want to basically kill off a lot of the population. Live in 25 days. Oh, that was Genghis Khan. Yeah, but I'm just saying. It's like, the Mongolians killed like 10% of the world population, and they eliminated God knows how much of the fucking carbon footprint. That's why we have these fucking these economic people that are in a certain death cult that want to kill off a good number of the world population. I'm like, oh, fun! What type of pipe he was talking about? I was gonna say, you already look like fucking, what, Asian Al Capone was the last thing? Now you want to look like Black Winston Churchill? I don't know, I think Al Capone is the better of the two, considering, I mean, Winston Churchill. He did a lot of shit. He was both good and pretty bad. I respect the man, but God, did he do a lot of fucked up shit. at the pace of whole SA, but fuck it. 7 million tons of carbon. There you go. So, they didn't scold you? Yep. Yeah, that's why I said 10% of the world population apparently at the time was 700 whatever megatons of carbon. That's why I say you got these global economic people that just want to fucking keeps P. Diddy away. But didn't they smoke cigarettes at his fucking parties though? So isn't that counterproductive? It's more like just confiscate all the baby oil in the area and you'll keep P. Diddy away. It's so fucked up. I mean, have you looked at Winston Churchill fucking pictures? Just get the closest tobacco pipe that you can reference with his fucking pictures. It's not that hard. At the party, from cigarettes to meth, yes. Oh, the director gave me a richly deserved earful. So, what do we do now? Are we gonna rescue him? No, we'd only be throwing our lives away if we tried. Did you see that caster? The Taoist? I don't know much about Chinese maidcraft. Oh, what's up, Paul? As I'm trying to over-pronunciate the W. I'm expired. Oh, shit. You got a good pipe of the attack. Oh, you're talking about the tobacco specifically. Okay. I don't know. You gotta look up what he smokes if you want to be authentic. You really gotta look up what he thinks. You said it was cherry for the most part, but I don't know. You really gotta do your research like your fucking historian type shit. Really gotta get into it if you're trying to be fucking authentic. Nor do I, but I do recognize his reference to the azure sky already being dead. It's from an ancient Chinese manifesto. It goes on to say that the yellow sky will soon rise. The yellow sky, in this case, refers not to the actual sky, but the leader of a certain religious sect, known far and wide for his exceptional skill in Taoist arts. I was gonna say, I know Geltier got that interlude drop too, which I'll be doing sooner or later. That reminds me, I gotta see what they look like too. This leader and legendary Taoist was named Zheng Zhou, and his sect name was the Way of the Taiping, or Great Peace. Didn't even know it came out. I was gonna say, I think they dropped it just recently because they're doing this whole prep for Lost Belt 7 shit. You would love it. Is that so? Looks a lot better than before. I mean, they do good for the most part with some of these. I do use Geltier on occasion and Jean sometimes. Mainly if I want to do my fucking bully thing with her and fucking Emperor Quinn and God's Fist. Her new episode is so fire and cool. Is that so? Like I said, I'll be looking at it eventually. What do you get when you fuck a biker chick? Or baker chick? I don't know. What do you get? As long as he is around, it will be next to impossible for us to sneak in undetected. What do you mean? This is one of those things where I feel like they didn't really do their research. Yeast infection. Oh, fuck. This is one of those things where I feel like they didn't really... I know a bit about Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and Mr. Leader of the fucking Yellow Turbans, his Taoist arts was about controlling the fucking weather. I don't get how you can compare that to fucking, like, being able to detect stealth from controlling the fucking weather, but okay. They used to use bread. There you go. Remember, back in the day, they used bread as napkins. And then they used the bread napkins and fed them to their dogs or something. At least the Greeks used to do that. I don't remember who else did it. Taoist arts, huh? Imagine using bread as napkins. I feel like you get crumbs on you regardless. But then again, I guess it also depends on the bread. Also commonly known as sage arts. I only know of them on a superficial level myself. But suffice to say, charging into a realm without some manner of advantage would be a very poor plan indeed. Not much I can say for certain. Teh. Let's see what we can find out on our end, too. So what are you guys going to do now? It's a far cry from what I originally had in mind, but I think we should pay a visit to the reinstallment realm. There you go. The reinstallment realm. I mean, that's fine with me, but why? Are you going to negotiate with them or something? What is Kodik? Is he Japanese? Russian, I think. Or at least Slavic descent, given the name. Especially considering these people's lost belts are kind of culturally, it's related to... Joltier, if you didn't know, all the keepers and shit, the lost belts that they choose is like a link to their ethnic, fucking mouth does not want to work today. It's related to what their genetic makeup is. He's gay. I don't know. He kind of had a thing with a princess. Kind of. I didn't know that. Yeah. It's kind of... That's why Codex was the Russian lost belt. Eye patch lady, whose name escapes me right now, was fucking Scandinavian. Because she had Nordic blood. And then obviously fucking, I'm a prostitute over there is China. Codex? I mean, not Kodik. Game is game. The only one that's kind of weird was, fuck, what was his name? With the Indian one. That one was kind of weird, because I don't think he said he was Indian. Or maybe he was kind of, because he did say he was Japanese. The wolf one, who's fucking crazy. I think his only link to Britain Lost Belt was because of his magecraft. Because he's descended of an actual witch. So I think that was the link there. But like half of these fucking Lost Belts are like literally happiest people. They also have this level of racism. My fingers are not fingering. That doesn't sound right. I was gonna say what? What he fucking typed or what I'm saying? Man, where's Saber? Which Saber? That's worse. Because, like, literally half the Lost Belts are because of the fucking heritage shit. Granted, I don't know for sure what the fuck Woodeem is in terms of his ethnic cultural bullshit. Just don't use the word finger. There you go. The one with the golden hair. Again, which one? Do you know how little that narrows it down? My stubs are not being used correctly. It's better. I plan to, yes. There is one thing nagging at me, however. One thing I need to look into before anything else. What's that? What exactly do they mean by reinstatement? Come now. If we can convince them to help us, we have many more options available with which to rescue Doc. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's go, Kotick. No time to lose. We've no time to lose, yes. My dilly-dally or not dilly-dallying. The fuck? It's a weird way to put it. Okay. Yeah, that one's even worse. Yeah, it looked about right. And now I'm going to exchange a carbon because I feel like it. And again, Goblin Slayer, let me put this into perspective for you, alright? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, technically. 8, 9, kind of 10, 11. We have 11 sabers with gold hair. That's why I'm saying, do you know how little that narrows it down? Who are you summoning next? I don't know who's coming next. Are you winging it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's coming next. I'm just going to prioritize if I don't have people. And that's it. Though as a nice Halloween gift, literally yesterday, I pulled the free single pull. Well, not free, but like the discount single pull, and I managed to get the assassin who should be a rider to NP2. And yes, even though her legs would probably literally burn me to death if I touched them, because that's the curse, I would still fuck this. What do you mean discount? This. The whole 1-for-1 deal. As long as it's paid, but the whole 1-for-1 deal. Like I said, last day of that banner, I did it, and it gave me NP2. I'm like, happy Halloween to me, man. In my day, there's only one say, yeah, no, welcome to Fate Go, where the multiverse is a fucking thing. And we have 20,000 Arthurs, because Arthur is Fate Go Eevee. And we have all this crazy fucking shit. In fact, can't wait for GSSR. In fact, we have over 350 servants so far. Ain't just one no more. You got anyone from fucking history and legend bullshit can be thrown in here. Does this guy not play? No, he's more like reminiscent of the days of when Fate Stay Night was a thing. And only did that. I remember where there was only one character for each class. Yeah, and I'm like, welcome to the multiverse, bitch. Though they do get a number of things wrong, like they really did butcher Julius Caesar in terms of his fucking representation. That man's like on par with fucking Napoleon and Alexander the Great with the terms of the shit he's done. And they made him a giant fat man who's also a capitalist. To which many people are like, we don't think that these guys know Rome. They can't handle Rome. I'd bang Napoleon, you would. It's kind of funny because our Napoleon is like the representation of his reputation among the French people, so they made him tall, buff as fuck, and shoots a fucking magical cannon that shoots rainbows because, I don't know, it's fucking French. Not the bear. There you go. Seems so peaceful out here. Ah, look, we have the random NPCs casually talking when the strange fake anime starts. It's been a while now. Yeah? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. We'll get to see a Hercules that isn't Berserker lot. Get to see a Hercules one-shot fucking Gilgamesh. That'll be awesome. Just be like, King of Heroes meet God. Based on that special. It's gonna be interesting. It definitely is. I do look forward to it, but I Wait, did they show him? No, they didn't show Hercules yet. Because they're still dealing with the, we're still in the time zone when we're dealing with the fake summon servants, not the real summon servants. Please be the Saber Eye now. No, it's not. It's a generic one. Oh yeah, Goblins, Slayer. Let me fill you in. Right now, I'm in a realm where we have a massive war between 3 factions of servants fighting each other for dominance to rewrite history as they see fit or to keep it as it is. Or in the one case, just basically burn everything to the fucking ground. Because fuck everything. And the majority of the foot soldiers are just random people that normally wouldn't be summoned as servants to begin with, but hey, we need foot soldiers, so let's just summon a bunch of random generic fucking people. Where everyone has the ability of the equivalent of at least a tactical fucking missile. I was gonna say, when do you not say things that you're going to regret? It's honestly dissenting. But it's November, there you go. Yeah? Why do you think I got the booty bouncing in the lower left corner? Gotta tempt you. You think this is bad? No, I'm saying, do you say things that you don't regret? You're saying things you regret? Until I see a femboy. Quick, someone summon Samurai. Hey, Saber. What? What country are you from again? Come on, man. How many days have we been in the same squad now? What's it gonna take for you to remember? I want to see that. I only regret saying one thing ever. Is that so? I was in the 100 Years' War, so you can guess where I'm from. My name is... Nah, forget it. It's not like you'll remember. Oh, 100-year war veteran, huh? You're from Sicily, right? Walked into a toilet. Oh, yeah, you can get arrested for that shit. Well, you remembered. Yep, I sure am. Home of the Mafia. That's what Sicily's known for, guys. Home of the Mafia. The Mafia is a good few centuries after your time, isn't it? They still got my blood running through their veins. How about you, Archer? You never teamed up with us before. Where are you from? I'm one of the Knights of Fignon. Oh, he's Celtic! Can't believe One Piece is on a break. I mean, it feels like it was coming, giving all the catch-up, the episodes they've been pumping out, which is like, this is what happened in this arc. That literally happened, like, about 2 weeks ago. Because they were scared about the remake. Oh, I thought they were just gonna give time for the manga to get some fucking pace, too, because they were pumping out all these fucking episodes that were like, this is what happened during this arc that literally just fucking happened a month ago. It's going to be more obsessive. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, this guy's one of, what, the Red Branch people, maybe? Don't bother. No one's gonna remember. That's what people are saying. Yeah, well, what people are saying and what's actually true are two different things. Around here, we're all just heroes and servants. Share your true name today, die tomorrow like so many others, so what's the point of telling anyone? I'm happy but sad. The only ones worth remembering are the 3 servants who've been around since these realms were formed. One of them's our old Lord Zhang-Zhao, the great teacher. That special was so good and beautiful. Oh yeah, the fan letter thing, that one was surprisingly did well. They did so good on that. Yeah, no, that was surprisingly well done. I did watch that too, and I'm like, oh look! A special about background characters that no one cares about and how they were affected by the main characters. That's great for world building in a universe like fucking One Piece. It really does work with it very well. I want to see more of the marine sides now. How they make me care. I mean, that's just how the world is. There's good and bad on all sides. That's one of the things that are good about One Piece in terms of world building. Now there's Lady Kriemhild, the Queen of Revenge. The whole realm is named after. To the no-name, like I said, they do it well. And then the third is... Well, never mind the third. The only other ones worth remembering maybe are a few that are currently trying to make a name for themselves on the battlefield. They really have it hard. Oh, of course, the usual foot soldiers. There you go. Not too long ago. There was Billy the Kid and Edward Teach. Interesting. I can get Billy the Kid, and I can get Edward Teach, but Frankenstein too, huh? That was perfect. How Luffy changed him. Oh yeah. No, like I said, it really shows the influence that the main characters have on these background characters and stuff. And it's, like I said, it really is well done for One Piece with the world building and character design, character developments and stuff when they do that. It's kind of just that whole cause and effect type shit too. It really, it's a realistic way to show how connections work, where this person does this thing and it affects these amounts of people. The animation was good too. Yeah, I forgot who did it, but they said it was a different animator than normal, and they did a fantastic job. Koyo was a part of this. I don't know too much about Koyo, though, so I can't really say anything about her. Frankenstein. I can see Frankenstein. It's stuck in your head, too. About Luffy. There've been a few others who found a bit of fame, but they all died in battle. Died by their own hands, or who knows what. Anyway, if you want anyone to remember your true name, you have to fight hard and get promoted. I know that. Glory to the battle is the highest honor a warrior can earn. It was nice seeing young Garp. I hope he didn't die. I don't know. On one hand, it looks like he's dead in that situation, but on the other hand, this is fucking One Piece. There is a character who survived basically a fucking nuke and somehow survived. So, it's a fucking coin toss. if nothing else, he went out in a badass way. Basically holding back all those fucking people. But on the other hand, I'm like, you can't take death seriously in One Piece. I mean, even with... Also, Kobe surprised. But yeah, like I said, we needed more moments to have Kobe show off the thing, and Kobe looked like he gonna be Garp 2.0. But like, seriously, how One Piece works is you can't take death seriously. Because the Falcon dude survived again. He survived the fucking nuke, basically. And then the leopard guy committed suicide via explosions. And then the person he was literally right fucking next to got off with only his hand blown off. And then fucking... Big Mamba and, the fucking... I forgot his name, but Dragon Boy, who gets ridiculously drunk or having a fucking bath in the fucking lava. They could be dead. They could not be dead. I don't fucking know. This is One Piece. Pedro. Yeah, that's that. Yep. Pedro. Yep, that's his name. Yeah, like I said, Pedro fucking dies because suicide explosion, but the guy who's literally right fucking next to him gets off with a blown off hand. Like, what the fuck? That's why I'm like, you can't take death seriously in One Piece. Because there's so many... I mean, even the random nobodies, you know, they get fucking, like, cut up and blasted and all this shit, and half of them fucking survive afterwards. I'm like, these people are suffering mortal wounds. How are they alive? That's why I'm like, you can't take death seriously in One Piece. It's a fucking coin toss. It's like a D&D roll. Or something that determines if they live or die. You got shot by a fucking a gun in the heart. Better roll the 20-sided die. See if he fucking lives. That's why I'm like, death has forever been ruined in One Piece. You can't take anyone. You can't take any death seriously in One Piece because of how they tarnish that. So it's just like, oh, they're taking a lava bath. Okay. Hell, I don't even know if Bon Clay is alive or dead because of how they treat death in that fucking anime. Real life wounds in One Piece. Oh yeah, no. Like I said, it is absurd. It's like every fucking human in that universe is like a fucking demigod in terms of how much damage they can take and survive. It's literally insanity. That's the spirit. Oh yeah, like I said, it is insanity. Like, everyone's a fucking demigod or some shit in that fucking universe because of the amount of wounds these people have. And they still survive. Sounds like there's some servants I know here. Hey, you! Yeah, you, the guy riding in my chariot. Me? You're not a servant, are you? I can tell. There's something different about you. But you're not a civilian either. It'd be way more surprising if you were. I wonder what happened to that guy in Waro. Which one? So that must mean you're a master, right? Am I right? I knew it! So where'd you come from? I can't quite place you. I don't know. You know, there's a servant in another brigade who kind of reminds me of you. The guy who spilled the food. Are you talking about the prison warden? Or was it at the banquet? Compared to that archer, I can't say these guys are all that hostile. I wonder why these guys are treating me so different than that archer did. We'll go with that one. Don't bother with small talk. He's gonna be executed soon. Really? Is that true, Lord Zhangyu? We'll just have to see what happens. Also, let me do this. Just to get the stupid commissions. Wow, I'm trailing behind in time here than I thought. I'm still not even fucking done. This is still a talking bit that I first went into. Oh wait, no, this is the second one, but still. Man, I'm trailing behind. Where I want to be. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. But you still gotta get the booty going. There we go. Nervous? Well, yeah, kind of. I sent it. Let me see. Oh, those guys. Well, I don't know, it's One Piece logic. They could be dead. They could have somehow survived. Nah. Realistically, they'd be dead, but this is fucking One Piece, so who knows? Oh, we know he lived. Now, that celestial dragon lived. And then he got squashed like that again. And he lived again. Yeah, he did. He survived, got squashed like that again by another person, and then lived again. That's why I say you can't take death or injury seriously in fucking One Piece. Then how about I see what your fortune has to say? I mean, the majority of the fucking celestial dragons are assholes anyway. They had one decent one and they fucking executed him because he was being a decent human being. And the celestial dragons are like, he supported the cockroaches! He should be executed! And they fucking killed him. Dofi's parents. That's why I said there's very few. Very few. The majority of the celestial dragons are assholes, and I would gladly murder the lot of them. They will call me Dragon Slayer by the time I'm done. Oh wow, lucky you. It's not every day Zhang Zhou agrees to tell your fortune. You have both terrible and great luck when it comes to new encounters. Your overall fortune is bad luck. You have no hope of escape. Flattery may get you places, but you have to play things by ear. That about sums it up. So literally everything by the seat of my pants, like I've been doing. Cool. Bad luck, huh? Great. I guess you're not so lucky after all. And now we're about to be attacked. What? They're heading our way from the northeast. We won't prepare for battle. I don't know which faction they're from, but either way, we're gonna make them regret messing with us. Let's show them what happens when you defy Zhang, the great teacher. Oh? And do I get to use NPC, or do I just witness this battle? Okay. Looks like they're reinstatement realm, and I'm only using Zhang. Oh, this is funny. I thought for a half second there, I thought I was going to use these NPC classes. Alright, we're gonna use yellow turban abilities. Blast them all!
蒼天すでに死す後天まさに立つべし都市は孔子にありて天下大吉ならん
For some reason, all of my yellow turbans are automata, but we don't ask questions.
冷たいのが降るぞい気をつけ農業は皆得意
Automata that are also kind of on fire. Don't ask questions. Oh, looks like the NPCs give me skills that are kind of in use. Okay. Alright, go blow them up.
火は土業は農業は皆得意すまんな年に俺が来たのじゃ Alright, go kill them with the whole fucking shit again. 蒼天すでに死す後天まさに立つべし都市は孔子にありて天下大吉ならん
I'm kind of concerned he summons yellow turbans as fucking automata. So it's like the souls of the yellow turbans are fused into these mecha things. So it's like necromancy and technomancy at the same fucking time. Which is weird. I didn't know Taoism can do both technomancy and necromancy at the same fucking time. Necromancy I can see, but technomancy? We got them, Lord Zhangyu. The battle's over. Casualties on our side. No, he lost that archer. Guess his name wasn't worth remembering, huh? Poor guy. There goes down another Celtic. Then let's resume our march. Indeed, we shall be soon back in our realm, which is Mordor! Mordor! Grimhild's realm, the Revenge realm, which is literally looking like fucking Mordor. Revenge realm, huh? Take a look at the sky, Chaldean. Welcome to Mordor! It's all red, even though it's still the middle of the day. That's all realm's primary characteristic. Looking evil as shit. When the Revenge realm takes over territory, its sky turns red just like this. Makes it easy to tell when you're in our realm, no? It also makes it easy to tell that you're the bad guys. Welcome to Mordor! And also vampiric bullshit. We're both in Mordor and Castlevania at the same time. Or whatever the fuck the Warhammer Realm of the Vampires is called. Rider class of Scouting Patrol 1 reported back. Let's take a look. Alright, you're all clear. By the way, what's that prisoner with you? Is that a prisoner with you? Yep, that's right. It's our enemy's master. You're the master? So we'll be heading straight to the castle from here. I trust that's all right? Yes, sir. You can stay here, Saber. Ryder. You can stay here, Saber. Ryder, you lead the master to the castle. Packages come around 1. Oh, there you go. Yes, sir. Make way! Make way! Go on, move! Hey, you got a bunch of NPCs all around, huh? Wireless mouse and the sus mouse pad. There you go. One of the booty or booby pads. There you go. So all these people are really servants? Damn straight they are! Every last one of our citizens is a properly summoned servant. It's supposed to be a public mouse pad. Oh well. So this is a city then? Pretty much. It's got commerce, residents, people coming and going, everything you expect to see in a city. They even got kids here. I mean, they're servants, but still. You like to ramble on, don't you? Reminds me of me. Oops, sorry, sir. Reminds me of me, there you go. Oh yes, of course, best girl from Date Alive. That one's not bad, though. I've seen all ones a lot worse. Makes me think it could probably boost my confidence. There you go. Oh, no matter. We're here now. Become immune. Yeah, you get used to it. It's called, growing thick skin. I'd keep quiet if I were you. I'd rather not have to hurt you. My queen, we've captured the master of Chaldea. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Have you now? He's our enemy, right? I'm fairly certain the only thing we do with our enemies is execute them. Well, yes, that's true, but we should at least see what information we can get out of him first. Suit yourself. One of my favorite servants. She's beautiful, but she's fucking insane. She's also a prime example of the efforts the Fate Go devs have to do when they change the history of one servant and it affects all the other servants that are related to said servant. Her personality and gameplay. I mean, she's fucking insane, but she's awesome. I want a life like her. I mean, it's definitely a devoted type thing. Having a wife that literally plots the revenge of your death and kills just about everyone involved in your death, her fucking survival be damned, is a very great wife trait. Very great wife trait. But in all honesty, 100%, yes. But in all honesty, Kriemhild should be an Avenger rather than a Berserker, to be completely honest. She's only a Berserker because they changed Siegfried's historical story in the game. Because they have it where, like, you know, he's one of those guys who just, you ask him anything and he does it, even if it's commit suicide. Where the actual tale is, he's a hero, he does good shit, but then what's-his-name got jealous of him and literally stabbed him in the fucking back because he's just like, you glory-hogging son of a bitch! Oh! And so Kriemhild literally spent, what, like 10 fucking years getting revenge on these people and basically murdered everyone involved? She's only a Berserker because of the whole, I thought my husband died because of you, But I heard you ordered him to, and he gladly killed himself, and now I'm insane because of it. It's one of those, like, you know, in hindsight, you really didn't need to do things the way you did, Fate universe. You really didn't need to change things into certain aspects. So this is just a prime example of what happens when they need to fix their own fucking choices. Because they do manipulate shit. And it's interesting to see what they have to do to cover up their own mistakes, if you would. Maybe I should ask her something. I better keep my mouth shut. Let me do that. Is something the matter? Nah, I was just wondering what you're fighting for. I've changed my mind. Prepare to execute him. We'll make a spectacle of it, much like they did in other countries. What about an executioner? You know how many servants we have? There must be at least one who can fit the role. Well, I suppose I can look for someone from the Samson family, or with a connection to guillotines. Then do that. As for your question, we're angry. And we know that our anger is morally justified. Each of us has chosen to rebel against proper human history. I will have my revenge. Revenge upon this entire putrid, abhorrently arrogant excuse for history. Revenge upon the story that plunged me into the bottomless depths of despair. That's why you want to destroy it. We want to kill everything because we angry. Sounds like liberals. You think revenge is ultimately pointless? Empty? Not at all. In fact, it's anything but. That empty tranquility is exactly what I want. So I will tear proper human history apart until not a shred of it remains. Please, Your Majesty, calm yourself. Throw him in the dungeon. I don't want to see his face until the execution. Yes, my queen. Alright, let's go. Sorry to have to put you in the dungeon, but the queen's word is final. But hey, don't worry. We got another prisoner down there too, so I'm sure you'll make friends in no time. You really think so? This fucking guy. This fucking Sicily, man. Alright, you just stay put. Don't make any trouble. Got it? Now what do I do? I love how we're able to put them outside of the thing now. Yeah, figures I can't contact anyone. Oh no, blinding light. Okay, flashback into... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get killed. Hey. Hey! Hey! Can you hear me? Who are you? Oh, so you can hear me. Great. Man, I haven't had a newcomer join me here in forever. How's it going? You okay? Not really. Well, that's too bad. Hang on. You're not a servant, are you? I'm a master. Ah, so that's it. A master, huh? Well, damn, that's not good. Me, I'm a pretty minor servant. For one thing, I'm super weak. Because of reasons, I swear to God, if this is fucking, like, Mozart or some shit, or even funnier if it's fucking Angry Mango. You're weak? Yeah, if I'm completely honest, right now I'm even weaker than your average caster. I'm leaning more towards Mozart now. That bad? You okay? Nope. Why do you think they got me locked up in here? But hey, what are you gonna do? Especially when you're on humanity's side like I am. Huh? Why did they kill you? Yep, that's right. I wasn't summoned here to rebel against humanity. I'm one of the few servants in this whole singularity who's here to protect humanity instead. Ah, okay, that's where that ends. Alright. That's the last of my drink. That reminds me, let me just check something. Before I continue on. Let's see. I'm just gonna check something, cause this game is kinda stupid sometimes. I mean, this fucking thing is stupid sometimes. Oh, excuse me, goddamn. Okay, no one redeemed anything good, because the way I can read it on fucking Steam, on my thing here is broken. Oh. Okay, my sister just messaged me. Give me a second. All good on the pain bit then? Question mark. Okay, now back to what I'm doing. You eat now? Okay. Welcome to Mordor! When is my next stream? Officially, probably gonna be Wednesday. Unofficially, I might stream watch a movie later today. But it's gonna depend on a few factors. Yeah. Well, I do work. I'm technically working tonight to scare the shit out of people, and then I work the next 4 days. So, only so much I can do. I might be there, so then, yeah. Like I say, we'll see what happens. But yes, welcome to Mordor, which is also Castlevania. See you around, Jaltir. Thanks for stopping by. Meanwhile, in the reinstatement realm, I don't know, when did you leave? I didn't know when you left, so I can't tell what you missed. Except that we went to Mordor, and the castle in Mordor is like Castlevania, or whatever the fuck the place is called, from Warhammer, where the vampires are. We are Mordor and Vampire Land at the same time. Of course we're the bad guys. And now we're going to go to the Deus Vote people, because they're fighting for a pope! Welcome to a modern society looking buildings. Oh shit. It's the numbers from Kingdom Hearts. Kodak is one of the numbers. It's been so long since I watched Kingdom Hearts. I mean, played Kingdom Hearts, though. I might get the name of the organization wrong, but the Nobody people. I think they were called the Numbers. I don't remember. Kodak is a member of the Numbers, guys. He's part of the Nobodies. So this is the reinstatement round. Oh, wait, right. He used this in fucking, Olympus. I confess, I'm somewhat disappointed by the ease with which we made our way in. I was expecting something more along the lines of an impenetrable fortress. This is... Come on, Sherlock, snap out of it. Don't let the professor get in your head. When Krimhilda was talking, well, she decided I'm going to be executed because I asked her why she fighting. And then she said, we're only fighting because we're angry. It's like, we want to destroy human history because we angry. And I'm like, oh boy, so you guys are liberals. Now's the time to be fully aware and alert. Not to doze off as if you are taking a nap. As though you are taking a nap, yes. An impenetrable fortress, huh? You might be right. Some parts of the city remind me of the holy city of Camelot. Da Vinci. We're here, but we're sticking to audio only. Everything good? It would seem so, at least so far. But I'm afraid our attempts to contact Mr. Doc are still being jammed. His vitals are still holding steady, so it looks like he's safe for the time being. Now then. Welcome to the Deus Vult realm. Honestly, it's still kind of shocking that every one of those people is actually a servant. It's like they're buying in bulk at some kind of servant... It's like they're buying in bulk at some kind of servant warehouse. That one is French. Anger issues, I see, yep. And that one over there is most likely German or Australian. Can you tell their true names? I could make an educated guess about some of them. But more importantly, there's something else that has come to light. An extremely bizarre fact. Portraying the summoning. And what's that? I suspect they only have one master. Huh? Broadly speaking, masters serve two functions for their servants. First, they serve as an anchor, which keeps their servants bound to the modern realm. Any master with suitable magical circuits can serve that function. Like Dark. Precisely. Not as the main role we expect of Mr. Dark. The other major function a master serves is the source of their energy the servant requires. One could even say supplying magical energy is a master's primary role. Well, yeah, of course. Chaldea's got magical reactors or something filling in the gaps for the actual servant summoned, right? Indeed. It's how they're able to unify... It's how we're able to unify Chaldea's servants... Unify Chaldean servant magic energy supply line. The wording is fucking weird as usual. The same is being done here. Every servant's magical energy is coming from the same being. How can you tell? I determined as much from what I discerned of their conversations and behavior, and from my own natural talent, namely, my intuition. You're joking, right? Tell me you're joking. Haha, intuition. At any rate, this means there are several thousand servants fighting each other, even when they serve the same master. Granted, these servants do range from heroic spirits capable of great destruction, to phantom spirits that are only here to fill out the rank and file, but still. That's not possible. You are correct, at least in the conventional sense. And if they did have the same or similar system as Chaldea, they would need an extremely powerful magical energy source on par with a magical reactor. Singularity magical energy sources are pretty much always holy grails, right? But I've never heard of one being split into 3. Indeed, it cannot be split. What the fuck do you call the fragments, then? If you're saying a holy grail can't be split, then what the hell's with all the fragment bullshit we've been collecting in all these past events? Still, what I really want to know is, why are they doing this? What is it? There's someone shouting over there. Let's go take a look. The 17th Brigade, Ironfinger, engaged a portion of the Righteous Realm's forces in battle. The enemy retreated immediately, leaving us with 0 casualties. The 7th Brigade. Beetle? Why would you name your brigade Beetle? But okay. And the 9th Brigade, Fire Rain. They let their commanders choose the name of their brigades, don't they? Engaged a medium-sized force from the Revenge Realm at Fort Ortele, or whatever. The 6th and 8th Brigades were wiped out. We lost a lot of servants in our brigades as well. We have, however, occupied the fort. Our casters have already completed repairs. That concludes our report. Up here's Constantine's. Very good. It seems the Righteous Realm is still as slippery as ever. Every time I send in assassins for recon, they're being forced to retreat before they learn anything. Even our caster's far sight has proven useless against them. Shall we begin our full-sail assault, Your Imperial Majesty? We should have the numbers to defeat them. Absolutely not. The last thing we need is to fight a war on 2 fronts. If only we had more information. Yep, Constantine here would know everything about fighting a war on 2 fronts, just because of the history of his nation. He knows the perils of that shit. Think that's the ruler here? It would seem so. Which would make him Constantinius the 11th. Constantine the 11th. Has he noticed us? Excuse me. It's not safe for you two to be out here. He's bound to notice you sooner or later. Please come with me. Oh, look, one that doesn't have a mark on. Hey, let's do what she says. Be careful not to look the Emperor's way. Something wrong, my liege? No, it's fine. Now, what was that other news you had for me? Ah, yes, my liege. The assassins we sent to the Revenge Realm territory have returned with important news. Okay. Oh. They've captured the Master of Chaldea and are currently keeping him prisoner. Now I see. So that's what that was. Your Imperial Majesty, gather our soldiers. It seems some rats have snuck into our realm as well. Rats, my liege? Chaldean rats. Like you have no fucking security, so... Okay, we should be safe here, at least for the time being. Welcome to the cathedral. Thank you for your help, miss. Hold on. Just give me a moment to take off my disguise. Oh shit, it's the Pope! Ew, it was stuffy in there. Who are you? I take it you have some affiliation with the church? I do. My name is Jonah. Jonah. Wait. Jonah? As in Pope Jonah? That's right. I'm Jonah, the Phantom Pope. A pleasure to meet you, Pope Jonah. I am Sherlock Holmes. And this is Codex Zumplus. He's a master, not not a servant. Did you really have to tell her that? Oh, it's quite alright. It was bound to come up sooner or later. And sharing it now shows that we trust her as we should. Oh my, thank you for that. Well, Holmes, that's so uncharacteristically nice of you. I don't really recall him having a weakness for beautiful women. Would you two be so kind as to pipe down? I'm attempting to have a serious conversation. So, I gotta ask, why'd you save us? I mean, you're on their side, right? No. By rights, I should be opposing you. It's my duty, really. But I simply can't stand that sort of thing. To what sort of thing do you refer, might I ask? Killing, hurting, deceiving, all of it. I have a poor excuse for a hero, I know. Not at all, fair Pope. It just goes to show how inherently noble you truly are. Now, much as I would rather avoid asking such prying questions, I'm afraid we absolutely need information. Of course, I'll be glad to tell you what I know. Thank you. Very well, then. I would like to begin by learning about the current state of this singularity. But it would be a waste of time for all of us to have you start from the beginning. So I hope you allow me to first posit my own theory. Naturally, if there's anything I have wrong, or if there's some essential bits of information I'm missing, please don't hesitate to jump in and correct me. Alright. Very well, then. There are 3 factions warring for control of the singularity, each of which possess territory they call realms. Crimhill's Revenge Realm, Constantine's Reinstatement Realm, and Charles the Great's Righteous Realm. But this war is solely a power struggle, or perhaps a means to an altogether different objective. The singularity must be repaired because every one of its heroic spirits are rebelling against proper human history. Yes, that's all correct. I presume they're fighting over Holy Grails. Though not just one. One alone wouldn't be sufficient for all of this. I suspect there are 3 Holy Grails here, one in each realm. And each realm is attempting to claim the others for itself. It's little wonder every faction is competing for such valuable items. Objects. 3 Holy Grails? So there's 3 sources of magical energy here? Oh my, you even figured out the Holy Grails. I merely did my best to achieve at the current conclusion given the facts available. What's more, I just downloaded the game. Any beginner tips? Well, that's really gonna depend on who's your first 5-star servant when you summoned. So, kinda just depends from there. But I will tell you, the grind is real if you want to level up your servants and not get overwhelmed. Granted, you have a bit before you get to that point, but the grind is going to be real. What's more, the master that would normally command you all both exists and doesn't exist. They activate your command spells during battle, but never actually show themselves. It's all but certain they exist, yet no one ever sees them. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. Truly a mystery. A mystery that has inevitably led to those servants having no choice but to rebel. Without any specific orders from the master, the servants begin acting as they liked. Like-minded servants join forces until they form their own factions. And you have continued to fight all by yourself, without knowing when or how the situation will ultimately resolve. It's all exactly right. There's no need for me to interject at all. You're too kind, Your Holiness. At first, I didn't know what to do. Rebelling against humanity would be overturning proper human history. That is a wish, an order that no servant must ever follow. But somehow we made our peace with it. We've accepted this order to the point we no longer question it. Some are more okay with it than others, and you do occasionally see themselves who can't bring themselves to obey it. But even so, none of us have the strength to outright defy it. Why is that? Is your master simply that strong? I don't know. I still don't understand why we can't defy this order. Why we continue to obey it. It's just as much a mystery for us as for you. Truly puzzling indeed. If you would permit me one more question. Could you tell me what you know of the different realms? For example, anything that clearly differentiates one from the other? Let me think. Crimhild, the Revenge Realm, is the largest faction our realm is currently fighting. They're motivated by things like anger, despair, and you know the feeling when you want to get back at someone who's wronged you? Revenge? Oh, right, that. Silly me. Anyway, I hear they use that to do this and that. Wow, don't drown us in detail. I see. Just a little bit. So it's said that they have a lot more berserkers than the other realms, at least by comparison. As for our realm, the Reinstatement Realm, well, you've already seen for yourselves. We may not have as many servants as the Revenge Realm, but I think we make up for that with our coordination. I see. So you're saying they all fight this war with all their might? Oh yes, definitely. It's inspiring to see. I only wish their efforts didn't make our job more difficult. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Now, since this may be difficult for you to say, allow me. I gather this realm's servants are the highest in quality among the three realms. Am I correct? This realm's servants are the highest in quality. Yes, you are. Sounds like you choose well. You guys can't offset the Revenge Realm's quantity. You guys can't offset the Revenge Realm's quantity with quality. It seems morale is similarly high among both realms as well. Then what about the Righteous Realm? Well, I'm afraid we still don't know much about them either. We don't know how many of them there are or what their average quantity is. None of them have even snuck into our city. Is that so? I would have thought just having Charles the Great on their side would be enough to make them the strongest force here. I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Sorry, I can't tell you more. Please, don't be. This has been most illuminating, Your Holiness. You have my sincere thanks. I'm sure this hasn't been easy for you. In what way? You're the only servant in the... Oh, fucking shit, yawning. You're the only servant in the Reinstatement Realm caught between rebelling against humanity and protecting it. I'm not, though. Deep down, everyone else is just as conflicted. We're all caught between our master's orders to rebel against humanity and our own desire to protect it. Our instinctual drive is to the former, while our reason urges us to the latter. I'm telling you all of this is because I choose to heed reason over instinct. I see. Holmes. What's wrong? We're being surrounded. We need to get out of here. Did she call them on us? No, it wasn't her. Constantine must have sent them after he spotted us earlier. That just leaves one last question. What's that? Are you the reason this realm is named Reinstatement? Another time, then. Now, if you'll excuse me... Ah, my eyes! I'm blind! Why you? Wait! But Lady Jonah! Don't bother going after them. I just got a full picture of Chaldea's situation. We don't need to worry about them. I see. So you didn't betray us then? What would I have to gain from doing that? True. You certainly don't have anything else. That is exactly why this is the reinstatement realm. I'm sorry. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. It's all right. I appreciate how devoted you are. At any rate, it seems Chaldea is more understaffed than we thought. Yes, they have one servant, Sherlock Holmes, one master named Codex Zumplus, and so far as I can tell, no one else. Then I suppose dealing with them can wait until later. I agree. So, Sherlock Holmes, huh? I'm surprised they sent in a detective from the pages of fiction rather than history. You know, that argument has constantly been back and forth in here where they're like, Sherlock Holmes, is he a real person? Is he just a character in the book? Or Holmes is like, yeah, I've met people that are real life guys. They could vouch that I was a live person. I hung with, the one we call Grandma. Excuse me. I witnessed her die. Stuff like that. That's why they're constantly back and forth where if Sherlock Holmes is a real person or if he's just a character in a fucking book. I mean, it's interesting, though, because it's kind of one of those questions where you can see it, but it's also like... Even if he was a real person, definitely his feats are exaggerated because works of fucking fiction and stuff. But still, it's an interesting, it's an interesting dialogue. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult your holiness. It's alright. I know you don't. What is Sherlock Holmes doing? Sherlock Holmes has been part of the Chaldean crew for a long time. Not from the start, but he's been a part of the crew for a long time. A long time. Good. Good. Alright, Jonah. I mean, your holiness. Would you come with me to the castle? My subordinates have been wanting to see you. Man, the fucking thing's really delayed with you, huh, Goblin Slayer? Yes, of course. Let's be on our way. Agreed. Should I sing a hymn or two? Maybe some other time. I don't know what I should do, Constantine. You and I share a common wish. I know that. But, in the end, I'm still just me. Pope Jonah can only ever be a fleeting dream, after all. And this is where the Vtuber happens, where I fight my way out of this fucking realm, I think. I think. Oh, look, we fight a rider. Okay, let's see. Anti-Magecraft Beast. What do we got? We got an evade 3 times 3. Oh, that's cool. Sure hit and skill seal and okay. I can dig that. I love how the archer's hidden behind the horse.
なるほど面白い実に興味
Elementary, my dear.
初歩的なことだ、友よ。エレメンタル、マイティア。なるほど。面白い。
At least they ain't spamming their noble phantasms like they did the other time. Ah, we got evades. But that's okay.
そうか、懸命。そう
I'll go with that one this time.
なるほど。面白い。実に興味。
Alright, he's dead. That guy might kill me. I know, yeah, he's pretty clean. Hit you with this again. Or defense down, because fuck you. Oh, nice. Crit really came out there and helped my ass. And I think we'll use one of his skills. Just to get more evade. And you get more defense down, because fuck you. Just keep spamming. And then I think we'll do this. Now, this is going to be what determines if I win or lose right now. There it is. That's the crit I was looking for. Not bad for being forced to use the Sherlock Holmeses. Looks like that was the last of them. Can't believe we actually got away. Only because they weren't trying very hard to capture us. I suspect Pope Jonah had something to do with that. Hey, there you go. Why would she do that? Not for us, that much is clear. Now, I believe she simply wanted to learn as much as she could about Chaldea. We are no more than invaders as far as she's concerned. Though... what? I also don't believe that was the only reason she made contact with us. She has her own share of troubles she's currently agonizing over. Got any proof? Maybe some explanation? Maybe some reason to explain why you think that? She knew exactly who we were. Not alone isn't surprising, not with Moriarty here. What's almost certainly working... He's almost certainly working behind the scenes, which means we should assume this realm already knows about us. If not the others as well. Yeah, fair point. There's all sorts of ways Moriarty could feed them information without ever having to show himself. Which just leaves one question. Brief though my conversation with Pope Jonah was, I can tell she is both intelligent and sensible. So what could have made her think she'd have a chance of extracting information from me? Cocky as that is of you, you're not wrong. Good point. I was thinking the same thing. If I were against you, Holmes, I'd be worried about giving up information if I tried to extract any from you. Precisely. Let us say for the moment that she came to us alone and tried to extract information from us in the guise of offering assistance. The act itself is so bizarre. It defies conventional understanding. My reputation precedes me, after all, so instead she was likely pretending to try to get information out of us while actually feeding it to us. Correct. In fact, she may ever be sincere about her actions. Wait, she may ever sincerely believe her actions are not in conflict. That she was merely doing her best to aid her realm. But that cannot, logically speaking, be the case. Perhaps it was her duty as the guardian of humanity that drove her to act. Perhaps another motion altogether. Well, either way, at least we made it out of there. So, what's next? What else? You keep on investigating the singularity. I almost went old man with Gordoff there. From what we've learned about the Revenge Realm, there's nothing Holmes can do on his own. There. As such, our current priority is gathering more information. Once we resolve this singularity, that should give Doth the opportunity to come back to us. Director, Of course. There is no question in anyone's mind that Doc is essential to our combat capabilities. Therefore, I will put together a plan to rescue him from the Revenge Realm once we have sufficient information and allies. We will discuss it further then, and only then. Any objections? None at all. Agreed. No, hold on. Agreed. No, fuck. Lost the British. There we go. With the right factors in place, mounting on a rescue would certainly be within the realm of possibility. Got it. So what's our next move, Holmes? If we're not going to the Revenge Realm, then. The Righteous Realm, of course. Are you serious? I mean, we're talking about Charles the Great here, right? Do you think Crumheld, a queen who named her realm for her lust for vengeance, could be more amenable to peaceful negotiation? Or peaceful discussion, there you go. Well, no, but then let us be on our way. Mind, this is only speculation on my part. But I suspect Charles's realm is our only safe haven in this entire singularity. Because they're the only ones that aren't fucking batshit crazy going on right now. Yawning. Fucking hey. Anyway. Alright, more nice things. Let's see. Is this about... Oh, okay. So they're over there, and we're back over here, and what's this? Do I want your head? Oh, it's Salome time, isn't it? It's Salome time. Man, you really are delayed, huh, Goblin Slayer? If you're responding to what I think you are. Do you really believe that the bitch who we got introduced to is killing people on a fucking whim? You know, that reminds me. Let me do this quick. Let's see. Should be was workers. Let's see. We got this one. Let's see. Which one could you? I'll tell you what, though, we got a lot of hot women in this game. A lot of hot women in this game. Let me just make sure. Yep, we're all good on that front. 12:30 though. Oh, I got plenty of days. Holy shit, look at that. They gave me free fucking months for this. No, they gave me 4 months for this. Damn. Nah, I think we're gonna call it here. We did 2 sections though. Did want to get a little bit more in, but it is what it is. I don't know when I'll be able to continue the Traum Singularity. Probably Wednesday if I don't sleep in or anything. Maybe next Friday too. I'm leaning more towards that, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Hold on a sec. I'm missing a thing here. Let me see.
読書の秋ラストスパート月間として
What do you
紫式部さん
mean?
が図書館
I
の
wouldn't be
活用を
surprised
奨
if
励
she
なさっ
did.
ている
Hey,
よ
you
うです
never fucking know, man.
私も読みたかった
Man, you really are delayed. That conversation was like 10 minutes ago at this rate. But yeah, we got some stuff I got to do today before I go off and get paid to scare the shit out of people. Oh, that was a nice crack in my back. And also, I think I gotta take a dump too, so that's also encouraging me to, end stream. So, plan-wise, I think I'm going to, next time we'll be streaming will be Wednesday. Definitely Starship Troopers. Don't know about the stuff in the morning, though. It's going to depend on a few things. Thursday's going to be a little weird. I'll be doing SWTOR in the morning like usual, but that's going to be the last day I get paid to scare people for this year, and then that'll be all. So I don't think we'll be doing a afternoon stream unless I feel like doing one early, but we'll see what happens. And then Friday, assuming I don't sleep in on Wednesday, or maybe I just want to keep the morning to myself, I don't know, we'll be working on this again for next Friday with the Traum Singularity. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens. Either way, though, thanks people stopping by, saying hello at least. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. And we will see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later. We live. I don't know. I might be YouTube's just delayed though. I think the YouTube stream is still streaming. Let me actually confirm that. Let me see if it's still going or not. I'm at a curiosity. Is it still going on the YouTube side? It is! Okay, so I have to manually shut that off. That's kind of stupid, but